Hey guys, Bridget White here from ElizabethGraceGardens.com, and today I'm just really excited because today is tree planting day. If you weren't familiar with our story, we bought this house about 2 years ago, and in the yard we ended up having to take out a lot of dead and fallen ash trees and a lot of buckthorn. And so over the past 2 years we've been trying to kind of replant the area because it was such a large space in the front yard and even the backyard. So 2 years ago we did some larger deciduous trees and some large pine trees just for privacy, and then last fall we did kind of phase 2, which we planted I think like 35 or 40 small pine trees. So now just all winter it looked like a Christmas tree farm out here. And then today and tomorrow we are planting a lot more deciduous trees. So I have a couple oak varieties, I have, I think, some hackberries, I have some chestnut trees coming in, a couple smaller maples, I have crab apples coming in, some magnolia trees. You guys, some people don't know that you can grow magnolia trees here in Wisconsin, and they're absolutely beautiful. I've got some butterfly magnolias coming, which have yellow flowers, some Ann magnolias, which have kind of like a pinkish purple, and some Merrill magnolias, which actually get about 35 feet tall, and they have white flowers, I think, or maybe light pink. But anyway, so really excited. I'm just gonna try to turn this around and give you guys a little... Okay, so a little trouble turning my camera around there. But here's what we're looking at so far. This is our front yard. We have some really large autumn blaze maples that go down the driveway. So those were one of the first things that we planted. And here are all these little pine trees that I was talking about. We've got some Norways, we have some Black Hills, a couple blue spruce, I think, and then these fancy little fuzzy, they're kind of fuzzy leafed ones called, I think they're called Color Con, I want to say. I'd have to look that one up. But if you're doing something like this, always remember to call Digger's Hotline. This is just the teensiest bit of all of the markings they have around our yard. There's literally flags everywhere. But Digger's Hotline, they'll come mark all your utilities and your gas lines. You also want to call private lines. They'll come mark all of your private electrical lines, like we have these lamp posts that go all the way down the driveway. We don't want to hit the lines for those. And any private gas lines you've run for maybe an outdoor grill or anything like that through your yard. And also if you have a sprinkler system, make sure you have them come mark your boxes. And they'll mark your main lines and hopefully some of your water line runs if possible. Like this pink line is one of the main lines they pulled, so we don't want to plant a tree anywhere near that or we'll have water spraying up out of the ground, which would be horrible. But anyway, so I've got our big augers out there. They're also planting a bunch of river birch today down by, we have some really wet areas. It's almost like a creek, but not quite, just real wet. So we have some willows and some river birch going down there also. Okay guys, so if you check under this video also, I'm gonna put up a link to a blog post I wrote on my top 10 favorite all-time shade trees so far. I've done a lot of research and consulted a lot of people to help me pick the right trees, so I figure what better way than to share the information with you guys. So if you're looking to plant 1 tree or 2 trees or whatever it is, definitely check out that post. If you have any questions, you can always ask me. You can shoot me a message on Facebook. You can leave a comment below the post and hopefully I can help you out. And as always, thank you for visiting ElizabethGraceGardens.com. Goodbye.